Welcome back to the 11. This is JJ Pavlik. I'm here with Nick Cushing for our Coach's Corner. Nick, last time we spoke, it was during the playoffs for the NBA, NHL. Now it's the Euros, Copa. I guess the big question is, who have you been following?
I've actually followed as many games as possible. Obviously, being English, England's been the team that I'm rooting for and I'm focusing on. But I just really enjoyed having football on the television every day, different times. Watch some top games. There's been some games that I think, even the coaches and the players have said the standard has to go up. But I think the pick of the games has been Spain-Italy was a top game. I watched Argentina-Chile last night. I thought it was a top game. Different type of game to the Spain-Italy game, but really, really good soccer.
Did you catch the Canada-Peru match?
I watched Canada-Peru,
or if we can call that a game.
It was a bit crazy, with the heat and then with the red card and the physical nature of the game and then the way Canada took the lead. And then I thought Peru were actually going to nick a draw at the end with 10 men. They had the chance that was saved by Maxime Crépeau. But just top games, right? I like tournament football. I think it's great for the viewer.
Obviously, today is pretty much decision day in the Euros. Who do you think's going to survive?
I like the format because I think you've got, a lot of teams that go through. You see that with Slovenia last night, but I think for the purist, you want the Belgians through, and you want those type of teams through because I think going down into the likes of Kevin De Bruyne and those guys, they turn it on at any moment, right? So I think it's gonna be a really interesting day of football.
Perfect. Who's your favorite for Copa America here?
Yeah, I don't think you can look past the Argentinians, right? I watched them last night, and obviously they've got Leo Messi that is the greatest to play. But I do also think with Alvarez and Lautaro Martinez, and they've got players all over the park that I think are top quality. But although I was really impressed with Chile, I thought they were a good team. They competed really well. I think Uruguay is strong, Brazil, but I don't think you can look past Argentina.
I know you're an England supporter. Phil Foden had to leave camp early this morning due to the birth of his child. Who do you think is going to fill in that role now that he's not going to be back?
Listen, I know Phil well. I think he's a really good kid. I think he's a really good player. But I also know Cole Palmer. I think Cole Palmer can fill in that spot. I think if you look at Cole and the numbers that he put up, 22 goals, 11 assists. He came on last night and showed that he can be an impact. I do think Cole Palmer should see the field more, but also at the same time, Anthony Gordon is really exciting. I think they're different profiles, right? Cole Palmer can play inside, technical, creative. Anthony Gordon plays outside, more of a dribbler, more of a creates by running with the ball. I think for us, it's about introducing those real creative players now.
A lot of England fans have been coming down on Bellingham, expecting him to score like he did at Real Madrid. What a bit of advice do you have for the fans when it comes to Bellingham?
Yeah, I think you got to be patient, right? I think he's off a long season, a tough season, an incredible season for him. Played all the way to the last game in the Champions League final and was a winner. I'm confident that in those big moments, Jude Bellingham will produce, but I think he's still a young player. I think in maturity and in achievements and in character and personality, he is beyond his years. But the reality is he's a young player, and there's going to be ups and downs. And we're going to see Jude in a lot of tournaments, 3, 4, potentially 5 tournaments with his age. And I think for us, it's about making sure that we don't judge him too early. I think in this tournament, there's still a big moment for him.
Thank you, Nick, and we'll see if England does bring it home, and we'll see you guys in a couple of weeks. Thanks, Nick.
Thank you. Appreciate it.